Mild hybrid. This is the lightest touch of electrification you can find in a modern vehicle. A small electric motor, typically between 10 and 20 kilowatts, is paired with a conventional combustion engine to assist it rather than replace it. The motor cannot move the car on its own, and it was never designed to. What it does is take some of the load off the engine during acceleration, recover a small amount of energy when the car slows down, and restart the engine almost silently when the car pulls away from the stop. The fuel savings are real but modest, usually somewhere between 5 and 15%, depending on how and where the car is driven. In city traffic with frequent stopping and starting, the gains are more noticeable. On a steady highway cruise, the electric motor has less opportunity to contribute, and the benefit shrinks. Manufacturers adopted mild hybrid technology widely in the late 2010s because it offered a meaningful improvement in fuel economy without the cost or complexity of a full hybrid system. It was, in many ways, the path of least resistance towards meeting tightening emissions regulations. You'll find it across a surprisingly wide range of vehicles today, from compact European hatchbacks to large American pickup trucks, often without the buyer even realising it's there. Full hybrid. This goes several steps further by giving the electric motor enough power to drive the wheels on its own, at least at low speeds and over short distances. A full hybrid carries a larger battery and a more capable motor, and the system constantly decides in real time whether the engine, the motor, or both should be doing the work. In slow urban traffic or when manoeuvring at low speed, many full hybrids will run purely on electricity without the engine running at all. When more power is needed, the engine joins in seamlessly. The transition between power sources is genuinely smooth enough that most drivers don't notice it happening. Toyota demonstrated how well this architecture could work when they introduced the original Prius in 1997, and the fundamental concept has proven so durable that it still underpins a significant portion of their lineup today, covering everything from small sedans to large SUVs. Full hybrids charge their own battery through regenerative braking and the engine itself, so there's no need to plug them in. That independence from a charger is a big part of why they work so well for buyers who want better efficiency without changing anything about how they refuel or plan their journeys. For many people, a full hybrid is simply a normal car that happens to use noticeably less fuel. Series hybrid. In a series hybrid, the combustion engine never connects to the wheels directly. It runs a generator, which produces electricity that either feeds the battery or powers the electric motor that actually drives the car. Every bit of motion comes from the electric motor. The engine's only job is to make electricity, and it does that job without any mechanical link to the road. Because the engine is fully decoupled from the wheels, it can run at a fixed, efficient speed, regardless of how fast the car is travelling or how hard the driver is pressing the accelerator. Nissan's e-Power system is the most prominent example of this layout in production today, and it has become genuinely popular in Japan and increasingly in markets like here in Australia, where the Nissan Qashqai and Nissan X-Trail both offer it. The driving experience in a series hybrid feels closer to a pure electric vehicle than almost any other hybrid type. Throttle response is smooth and immediate because the electric motor is always the thing doing the driving. The trade-off is that energy passes through 2 conversion stages before it reaches the wheels. From fuel to mechanical energy in the engine, then from mechanical to electrical in the generator, and each of those conversions carries some inefficiency. At sustained highway speeds where the direct mechanical connection would be more efficient, a series hybrid can consume more fuel than a comparable parallel